looks to be overcast for the qualifying session, so maybe not the optimal temperatures to be reached, as the banker is just meant to be the first lap, so you put how far you can push it, and from there you take it on where to improve. So here we go, Jumbo goes through Club, now through Vale, turn 2 and 3, all the way up to the limits of the track, all the way to the curb, and now we go through Stowe backwards. Very weird, but does take it quite nicely. Now throughout the hangar straight, yes, open, and up towards Beckett's and Meggett's. Saying it this way, but Chappelle comes first, then Beckett's, and then Meggett's. So here you go, through Meggett's, takes a flat round there. And through Cops, can the car take a flat, or does he have to lift a little bit? Seems to be taking it nearly as flat as he could. Through there, now through Woodcock. Flat round there, so there's also the right way round. And through Luffield. Hugs the inside to then maybe open up, stays on the inside, and then takes a good line through Brooklands. Flat from here on. Now with the S zone through the Wellington straight. But doesn't open a DS. I believe there is a DS available there. So let's go through Aintree and then the loop. And then Village, left-hander. That's a good exit through there. Now it's flat round here through Farm and then Abbey. Turn 1, also known as here the final corner, and goes through the line. And it's a 1:27.9, already being on time with Leo, and Joe 7 immediately beats it with 1:27.5. Then Harvey crosses down for 1:28.1, followed then by, let's have a look who will be next. It's a Haas who will come round after that. Let's see if we get the correct Haas. Of course, first time doesn't get it, and it's going to be William taking third from Harvey and goes with 1:28.0. Then I see in the back a Racing Bull. That is Cook, goes with 1:27.6, followed by a Mercedes in the back. El Falcone goes through and takes third, 1:27.8, followed by a McLaren in the back. Who will that be? That's Liam, and takes provisional pole position, 1:27.0, followed by kicks over BMW, 1:28.2. Then an Alpine goes through, and it is an invalidated lap, I believe. That does not count. There's a race, a Red Bull coming round there then. Also does not get a lap. The two Aston Martins, one does get a lap. Rory, 1:28.7. Then it's the Ferrari of Jumbo, 1:28.2. The Haas of MB, 1:29.0. And then followed by the Williams of the Loveman, 1:29.6. Second Williams to go around the timing, it's Lewis, and does not get a time. It was an invalidate lap time. Then it's T-Kong getting a 2:08 lap time. Was not as good, but I believe I saw another car taking a bit of a higher step there. That is Leo being fourth, faster, 1:27.69. Let's have a look, mate. There's a second Alpine coming round. That's Alva. That is not Alva, pardon me. That is the Alpine who has already taken step 2. Joe 7. Then there's a second McLaren going round. Of course, no lap time, or hasn't improved. That might have been Harvey. It was Harvey, hasn't improved on that lap time. Stays where they are. The correct one. Here we go. Cots in the Aston. Oh no! Losing the rear through Luffield. And now through Brooklands. That was not what they hoped for. Let's have a look if that does hurt the lap time. If they are on a lap time, that does look like a good, was supposed to be a good lap, because with that rear end slightly losing around there. Oh there, it slides again through the loop, and now out of Village he goes. From here flat, he might still take the line, maybe improve, but no, stops and brakes, so that the next lap time will also be not as good as he'd hoped for. In the back we see a Mercedes come round as well. These two drivers here are taking a next lap. There's Martin lets the Mercedes past. So the Mercedes of Gaming Infinity goes purple sector 1. Of course, that was also helped with the slipstream of the Aston Martin, something that's been saying before as well. Very important to have the slipstream, and with the slipstream of the Aston Martin, the Mercedes has gone fastest in sector 1. William goes a bit wide through Village, and now on the exit goes all pedal to the metal towards the line. 1:25.6. Can he improve on his lap? He does. 1:27.6 and goes full fastest. And now with qualifying being over, All these cars that are still out on track can complete that up. Let's have a look at the Mercedes. That is El Falcone going up into P7. The second Mercedes goes back in. Then with the Aston Martin, that is Rory not improving. Stays in P17. Then an Alpine in the back. That is Joe, but has invalidated. So nothing comes out from there. Then it's a Williams in the back. No improvement there. And that was, I believe, Lewis in a Williams and didn't improve. The second Red Bull. Leo didn't improve. Stays in third. Had a purple sector 3. Now the second Alpine. Let's have a look. That is not Joe 7. That is his teammate down in 16th. But has invalid that up. So they stay there. Alva does not improve and stays in P16. Now we have a Racing Bull in the back about to cross the line. That is Cook. Goes up. Pardon me, that's Jumbo going up into P2. Will Cook beat his teammate? No, he doesn't. He stays in P3. Will the McLaren improve in the back? No, Harvey stays where he is in P11. Will he improve? Yes, he does by 0.02 of a second.